Okay.
Okay, I started.
Yes.
Hi, everybody. I would like to say thanks so much to iPad and Susan Ann who support me, invite me, and write me. Always is a big pleasure to teach. I love to teach. I love to do all I try in my studio, the new techniques, the new things. And then it is, for me, it's a very, very, very important. It always is a big pleasure to give all I try. And then the Zoom this day, oh, there are about this work. This is no young work. It's very old. I created this in 1992, long time ago. I did one experience about this gray. This gray I love it because it's very, 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 very elegant look, but always I remind some white on the to see there are a China, no cover everything. And then this is the subject today. Okay. Here I have another project, and then you see lots white, and then I did the flowers and the butterfly, a lots technique and the bright relief and the matte relief. I do step by step of this technique of everybody. Okay, here this vase is the same the plate, but another composition because this is a vase. Always this new, always this is modern, always there are some people don't know. Okay, this is I love the China painters and the art because the art don't have age. Always is new, always is good because you clean to wash every day is new. And then I think everybody stay in my class now have this list of supplies. And then I show you now. And then I start. When I did the animals here, the bird, I do with the carbon paper. If it's also I do the hand design, hand the draw. I did here all this vase here. I did just I hand free because the flowers and this is line here it's more easy. And then after this, I do my project and then I use the resist. Everybody knows the red resist. And then I cover all of the line and the bird. This is very, very important to, to cover all of the space we would like to do the project. Okay? Everybody listen me okay?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Now I turn a little the video for to see all just all I do. And then now I I use it. The veículo A. I think everybody knows the grounding oil. In Brazil, é called veículo A, but this is as well as the grounding oil. Okay, in United States, it's very popular grounding oil. Okay, and then I use the grounding. All the place I will do the filter technique. This is gray here. Looks like pewter. Looks like. Uh, and then I use this grounding just for to use the pewter technique. And then I use it. I clean every well. I do one side only, okay? Because I have another plate, you have the step by step. So I use the natural hair clean brush. I use it directly because it's supposed to put inside the glass. And then you cover All this suffice. You use the filter technique. This color gray. Huh? And then use it as well as you use it the grounding. Mhm. It's very important you put cover very well. It's not uniform because this is very liquid. And then I use a soft sponge for to do very, 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 very uniform. Okay? And then as I use it alcohol for to clean vehicle A. Grounding oil, everybody know how you need to use it for to clean. And then, but this year I clean just with alcohol. Okay. And then now I use it a sponge, very clean, no oil, clean, clean, and then do like this. And I sponge like very well, very well, very well, to do very uniform. The people knows this technique, the grounding. I think everybody immediately will understand what I do now. Okay. But the people is the first time, and then you needed to do very uh, clean this work. It's not
Kristen.
supposed to the dust, the salive is very important. Okay. And then you this process, the grounding, looks like luster. The people who works with the luster is the same consistency.
Ah, no, no.
Hello,
Hello.
Okay.
hello.
Hello. I hit a wrong button. I'm sorry.
It's good.
I hit a wrong button. It was my fault. Keep
Okay,
Good.
continue. I'm so
now it's
sorry.
good.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Okay,
All
and
good.
then now you start to feel stick, stick like a tick, like a luster. Okay, started to feel. And then if you continue to feel like a tick, it's very, the color, usually the color the vehicle are is black on top here, look. But if you use it, this more transparent, okay? Then, okay, and then now I feel stick, okay? I prefer to wait a little more. But when you do the demonstration, you need to do because you don't have 2, 3 hours for to do that. And then now, this is the color, pewter color. Pewter, pewter in English. Está in Portuguese, pewter in English, and it in French. Okay? I have to. E peltre in espanhol. Okay, and then the color of the pewter before fire is bronze, but after fire looks like a pewter, like the gray color. Okay, and then now I open the bottle. I put a nylon stocking. Oh, old. Okay, I put double here on top the color. Okay, so this way. Now I do with a palette nagra. I do this way. I cover all of the place. I would like to do the pewter technique. You need to cover everything. This color is very, 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 very fine. It's not possible to mix with open medium, dry medium. It's very difficult to smooth and to do very uniform. It's impossible. For this reason, I needed to do this way. Okay. For this reason, I needed to do in powder, which is the base of uh, the grounding.
Really?
Okay? Or it's not possible to see the background, only to see the color, just you put now. Okay, this size same, mas I will do on site only because this is demonstration. Okay? And then, look, I cover everything.
Mm.
Okay? Then now, I take the cotton, a lot só. Não, tipo pompom lá. And then I press like this, very soft. Mm. It's just, I put now a leaf, regard lá, one leaf, because I needed to peel off, take off this excess. And then it's difficult to put everything inside the bottle.
Bottle.
And then I put lá on these
Wow.
leaves, okay? Oh, you take off all this, all the cells, and then after it's possible to repair, to put again inside. But now I don't do because I don't lost the time with this. And then I take there, and then I already my first etap. And then I peel off the. Imagine I have here, imagine, but I take peel off all of this resist, and then you have the design lá, there, okay? And then it's very important you don't touch. If you have some touch here or it's not good, it's not uniform, you need to clean and do again, okay? And then now it's possible to take immediately to kill, to fire, cone 17, cone 17, or 600 degree. 70, cone 17.
Mm.
Okay? This is the first fire. Okay? I think everybody will understand well. And then imagine finish, I fire. Da, 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 I fire the plate.
I
Okay?
love it.
It's not more
Ta-da-ta-ta.
bronze. It's not
Mm.
more bronze. Now it's just pewter. Pewter. Gray. Because it is matte, mas like some como em inglês, acetine, matte acetine. I don't know in English what to say acetine in francês, in French, in Portuguese. There are lots of words. My vocabulary is not so big. I think everybody will understand me. Okay, imagine like this. I need now to work in this line here, white line. Okay, look, I use this carbon paper red because it's more easy to work. Because now you use it, the relief, it uses the metal bright gold, platinum, and then it's better. You see, it is carbon paper red is more dry, don't have oil. Okay, for this reason I use the red carbon. Okay, and then now what I need to use, I use one relief big. This is very bright relief. Yeah, another relief, matte relief. Always both it's white color, okay? And then I prepare with open medium as well as you prepare your palette color. It's the same. With the palette, you mix it. I prefer open medium, okay? No dry medium in this case, okay? This is just white. And then I do the design for to prepare this now. Okay, I put here, more here for to everybody to understand. And then I clean, I clean, and because when I take off, I have just the resist. They don't eat the carbon. Look. Okay, then now I do this design here with a pencil. Now inside this draw here, I put matte relief, matte, just matte, just matte, no shine. All this is matte because I love this contrast with the platinum matte and the bright and the gold. And then here I put the matte relief, the matte relief. And then I prepare here with matte relief with open medium, no dry medium. The consistency like mousse, pap or toothpaste, mas ali, the better is like mousse. Okay, look. Now you use it. A porous sponge. Porous, you clean the house. I cut a small piece, and then I put all of this place. I do like matte relief like this. Okay, put my hand like this. This way is better for to see. Lá. Like a como a de coconut. Oh, porous, it's not flat. I think I put very near of the video, the screen, yes, it's good for you see well. This technique I created, this relief, in 1985, a long time ago. And then my student colored marcasita or marcasite. Looks like an old jewelry, represent the effect as well. Okay, and then now with a wipe out, I clean a little what I cross on the drum, just with a wipe out. Yes. Lá. Okay, this is matte. Now I do like to do this moment. I do this effect here, this effect here. Okay. Now I do this bright here. All of to see this here. I put very, very near everybody you understand. Okay. Now I use them there. This here, big, big relief or bright relief. And then I use it now the brush. Usually I use the natural hair because it's more used to put the color because usually the synthetic hair it's more easy, more difficult to work. Then now you need to see if you need a little drop of oil here because I needed to do like some mousse, com chocolate lá. Então tu vai work, but touch on the mat. Just a little. E don't cover all of the white china. It's possible to remain some parts white. It's more elegant. I don't like to cover all of the white china. Ok?
Hum.
Remember que I do like this, ó, que see um pouco de white. Ok? Here to see a lot white on the bird, lot. Huh? But it's very important because the filter is very different. And then the people don't know if it's a porcelain or metal or plastic, the support. Então, it's very important to do like this. And then you put very uniform, as well as you put a color. Okay? Oh, you smooth. Now, I create a little things here. I use a lice comb. This is lice comb for use the animals and the head. And then I cut because it's big, like the size. My friend King Mills bought a lot from for me in the Amazon. And then he cut and gave me a gift. Now I I have bought more. Okay, and then now I do the lines, small lines. Look, it's very easy. Oh, and then you turn you turn the plate for to do more easy to work with this. Use this position, no, very vertical, like this way. Now, you do these small lines. It's another fantasy, huh? Regard, I think everybody can to see. It's difficult because it's white on white, but it's possible to do
Oh my goodness.
to see a little. It's the same there. That you need to clean. Oh, you clean because each time to do this way to put lots relief on inside the lice cup. Another thing is very important. Don't touch too much here because you if I put my finger there with an oil everything, do a dust. Okay, when you fire, this is coming off. It's clean or work, but it's better don't to dust too much. Okay, and then now it's the second part of this. Now I needed to do these little little dots, little dots on the mat. These dots I do with open medium. The same I use it here. The bright relief, the big relief, because here is all of this here is matte. This line here, all of this is matte. Then now I do the little dots on. How I do this? And then I put a little more drops of oil in this big relief line. I put a little drops the copaiba for another oil here in this in this big relief for to do more elastic. Okay, two drops, 1 or 2 drops of copiler. Okay, and then now I use a syringe. This a pulp syringe you bought in the pharmacy.
Mm.
And then now I put the relief inside here. It's possible to use a liner too. If you have a good liner, if you do like to do all of the little dots with the liner, it's possible too. But I have been using this a long time, and then for me it's more easy and more fast for me. But if there are lots of people use lots of this syringe, it's a good idea. And then now I met the envelope and I peel off the air because inside here there are lots air, and then I needed to do this movement for to take the air. Oh, the air. Yeah. Okay. Now I bought the needle separately. This needle is 28 by 8, the number 28 by 8. And then I cut, it's not too difficult to cut. I cut like this here. Look, this is new here. I think there are some new here. Mm. Looks like difficult, but it's not difficult for to cut this needle. Look, the needle like this, and then you take your finger here, you cut off, you cut off inside. It's already ready, and then after I do the rim of the needle and to do like this, and then this open again, and then it's possible to work. Oh, okay, and then I put here, and then I do a lots dots on this. Look, looks like difficult, but easier because the base is matte. Now these little dots shine. For this reason, looks like a mark site. This old jewelry looks like a diamond, and then it's a fantasy. Okay, it's the same here. All of this I do. Oh, I told it's possible to use with a liner too. If you like to do like this here with a liner, it's possible to do as well. Oh, but after when I use it to do the lines, very small lines, very fine. You do lots, all of the space you do this, okay? And then for to do these lines here, look, very fine lines for to do the ornamentation, all of this line here, okay? And then just now I prefer to use the syringe because you need to do, now we need to use 2 hands, and then you do like this here. Oh. And then I do the lines. Mm. It's possible to put over the filter. Is beautiful. Now I don't do over the here because this is my plate for to give a demonstration. Then after this I clean this plate. And then if I put here, it's just too much. Okay? But I show you how I use. I need to use now 2 hands because you need to do the exact direction you'd like to do this. Likes to do a cake, ornamentation of the cake. But because with the brush to do this very straight, very uniform, very good line, I think this syringe is better. Okay? Bom, finish all of this. Então, first fire, filter. Second fire, reliefs. Okay? And then you fire the same. 7 or 17. The second fire on 17. Second fire. Okay? Bom, third fire, what I do in third fire? Third fire, I needed to use the metal. Huh? I use the platinum. Platinum. Yeah, look, the bright is gray. And I use it matte gold or bright gold. If you have matte, it's more elegant. Huh? I use the matte gold here, feet here, out to see is matte gold. But if you don't have, it's possible to put a base of the very clean rose fire if you put the bright gold, and then this gold remain matte. But if you like to do bright, it's possible too. It's not it's different, but it's not trouble. It's okay. It's possible to do. Okay, and then when I put here gold and matte and the platinum, it's possible I put as well the platinum here, liquid platinum here on this matte gold with the little dots, and the bright gold with a special brush, everything, clean brush. You use here where you use the light scum. And then you use it bright. And here on the bird, here use platinum. Everything, all of this piece. In this case, now, first fire, filter. Second fire, relief. Third fire, gold and the platinum here, and inside the bird, and then cone 18. Cone 18. Okay. Imagine all of this plate. Look, here I put as well as I here fire, fire, the matte and the gold, bright. Here all of the camp. This is a second fire. Here, in this case, I use it bright gold. Look, bright gold and the platinum. In this plate, I did one more fire because just I do like this for to show in my demonstrations. I did a different it eat up, because I put gold and the platinum on the bird, but I don't put here. But it's possible in your house, third fire, you put gold and the platinum here. It just the same time you put inside the bird. You understand? Now, imagine this plate like this. Now, I use it gold and the platinum here. And here, and the bird, I use it another technique. I use it the matte gold, matte color, black. I think everybody knows matte, color matte. There are black, there are blue, all the color. I have in Brazil uh, lots color matte, just matte. You don't shine. Looks like a biscuit, but it's not to eat. Biscuit, porcelain biscuit. Okay, just matte. This is a black matte. And then I prepare with here, here. I prepared with open medium as well. Is the consistency like you use your color. Okay, now and then I do all of the shadow, huh? All the shadow, because this bird I use it lots white, né? The leaves white, né? And with the shadow for to do the volume, for to do the just the movement of the bird. Huh? Yeah, in this case, I use it. It's the same process, but in the flower, I use it platinum and gold. Huh? It's not a bird, and then in a flower and the leaves. You decide where you put the gold or you put the platinum. So after fire, you do the shadow with a rich brown here. In this case, I do rich brown, but it's not matte. Here I use just regular color. Okay. In both cases, on the gold and over the platinum. But here I use the matte because if you use on this shine here, just the platinum, the regular color, the platinum it all of the color. Don't do the black, really, really black. But when they use this here, just black, when we use it with a matte black. This is a matte black, okay? Now and then I use it here, huh? Here, matte black. And then I do the contour like this with a brush, eyeliner. I do more near now. And now we will see very well all of, okay, look. Huh? For this reason, I use the black. Here is the same on the gold. Here I put just two different kinds. Here I use matte gold. It's more expensive. Here I use bright, liquid bright gold. Okay. For the people see, it's possible to use both. Here. But when do you do the contour, the detail, you don't cover the gold or the platinum. And do the shadow. Or the shadow there. With matte. Now it's a creation, that the volume, the shadow and the light, it's not cover all of this white of the bird or the flowers you do. It's possible to create a lot things. And then this is a very, there are lots eat up, until now three fires. Now the last one, it's four fire. When you do the shadow, you do the four fire. The fourth fire, it's called 18 again. Então, two first fire, 17. One fire, two fire, 17. Third fire, 18. And fourth fire, 18 as well. And then it's possible you fire this plate horizontal, vertical. If you do lots line with the syringe on the pewter, this base gray, and then it's better you fire your plate horizontal when you use the syringe. Okay? When you do the lines, this fire, it's better you fire horizontal, but it's not vertical. Because this line here is too much big if you do big. As well as I did here, look. Here, lots detail on the pewter. Here, looks. And there is better. When I fire this vase, I fire a little in this way. The vase is more difficult to. Sometimes you need to do more fire. The best, more easy is the flat, tile, plates, something more easy to take and fire. Okay, and then the work is this, basically is this. And then here, for to finish this word, I need to do the eyes. I need to do some shadow between the beak of the bird here. Usually, I don't cover the gold, mas I do some details for to do more volume with this. In this plate, there are lots technique. There are grounding oil. This is technique for to use the pewter. If there are some people don't know this marcasite effect, the bright and the big matte and the big relief bright, and the lights come and other technique. 1, 2, 3 techniques. And here, gold and the platinum and painting over this. For to paint it on the platinum and the gold just bright is better use matte color. Então I use the black matte color. But if you do the flowers as well as this vase, and then it's better you use it rich brown. Yes. But here it's too much detail. Lá only shadow lá. And then it's more easy. Okay, I know this is Zoom, it's not possible the people did some question, but I think everybody will understand. I think as well the people knows me about the on the Facebook or the Instagram, and then it's possible to take me, ask me all you don't understand, something you don't understand. Please write me. I answer Usually, I don't. The people ask me something, I try to answer. Just when there are some questions about my technique, because this is I created, and then I think I know to answer all of your questions. When the baby was born from me this year, this technique, all of this technique I created, and then I needed to know every details and to know to answer the question if there are some questions. Okay, and then I think it's finished because I think everybody here will understand, because it's not necessary to do all of these effects important. I think Susan invite all of these people who would like to do this class. The photo of this plate here, I sell by email. uh, the supplies there are on the email too. And then I think here I did, here you work lots on this. uh, But it's not worry, because this color bronze after fire, oh, the original color is bronze, but that after fire is gray. There are metallic color as well, this color there. There are metallic, but just this color is more effect for me. Okay? And then I do like to say thank you again for this invitation. For me, always is a big pleasure, huh? To teach and to have lots of friends around the world, uh, painting. And then this is a big opportunity to do this,
You honor
because
you honor iPad so very much as a member, as a teacher, and as a very, very wonderful instructor. And we appreciate all that you do. This has been a fantastic lesson with all of your techniques. Someone had asked what was the cone 018 temperature. It's 1,323 Fahrenheit to 1,386 Fahrenheit. It has a Celsius, but I think that will answer.
Celsius, as the first fire 78 Celsius.
Yes.
78. The second fire is the same.
Yes.
And the third fire is 74 Celsius.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Four fire is the same. The two first fires, 78. The two last fire, 40. 49.
Would anyone like
Celsius.
that's in Celsius, absolutely.
Yeah.
Would anyone like to unmute themselves and ask some questions?
Yes.
Okay.
I'd like to find out the little red tool that you use to make the little lines. What is that tool? Is it a comb, or
the
what did you
comb?
do?
Yes, a little comb. You use it for a lice comb for the lice of the hair. This is animal. A long time ago there are, but in some school you try this again all over the world, because I teach in Japan, everybody knows this. I teach in Europe, everybody knows this. But this is not this size. This is more big. I cut a small piece because it's more easy to work. Because if you don't cut, it's difficult to do the lights. You
Right,
understand?
right.
For this reason, I cut in a small piece.
Okay.
This is I found at the Amazon.
Okay.
Amazon or this is site there are sell this a lot. It's
Okay.
ship. It's
Good.
not.
Good.
This is plastic, no metal.
Okay.
Metal is not good because metal it's not supposed to cut, and then you needed to buy plastic.
So
Okay.
now we all can go and get us a brand new tool to add to our collection. China painters
I
love
wasn't
their
a-
tools.
I wasn't able to get the instruction sheet, but because I was running late. I just learned about this last night. I'm going, uh-oh. So I want to try. So I thank you very much, Suzanne, for including me.
Well, thank you all for attending, and most of all, thanks Rose for teaching us
Yes.
such a wonderful
Yes,
lesson.
thank you.
So,
Thank you.
Rosemary, would you give us a last goodbye before we stop?
Okay, and then thank you
And-
very much. I would like to listen a lot feedback. Please write me. I am at disposal for answer all of the question or know if you like it or not like it. It's the same. It's a good to know. And then it's again a big pleasure for me. Thank you for iPad. Thank you, Susan. And thank you, Ali. All of the people stay with me in this moment.
And you have a blessed
Thank
day.
you.
You have a blessed
Thank
day.
you, Rosemary. Thank you,
Okay, thank you.
Suzanne.
A very
Thank
good
you.
week because today is Monday. There are a week. Okay, enjoy
Uh,
your week.
Okay.
Enjoy your work.
Bye bye.
Oh,
Thank
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 you.
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 Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.